put in 4 lakhs, took a swing trade position, and in a matter of 2 days, I booked over 40,000 rupees profit. Now, second trade, I put only 1 lakh rupees. But can you believe? I waited not 3 months, not 6, not 9, over 12 months, booked a big 60% return, but only 60,000 rupees. Now here's the question I want you to sit with. If I can make 40,000 rupees in just a matter of 2 days with over 4 lakhs, why did I hold the trade over 1 year with just 1 lakh capital? The answer is going to completely change the way you trade. Because one of them made me money and the other one taught me something that no trading course will ever teach you. Hello everyone, my name is Apurva. I'm a full-time swing trader in Indian stock markets. I've also submitted my documents for SEBI registration with SEBI and BSE. Their notification will be coming within a month now. I will update you guys on my Telegram once I get that. Author of the famous book, Trading is an Emotion. The link of my book and Telegram, both are pinned in the description box and comment section pinned. The charts that I'm going to use in this video are older than 3 months and the trades executed as well. Now sit tight guys, because this is going to be a hell of a ride. Okay, so we are talking about 2025 first of all. The monthly time frame chart of a stock. Now this is the resistance line that I created. Simply if you click on the control button and the left mouse click button, then you can replicate this line, create a clone out of it. This is a parallel channel pattern. On a monthly time frame, this stock was giving a breakout somewhere around this area. I am a trader who never trades horizontal breakout. This is a rule that I follow strictly. Like even if I'm taking my worst B or B plus type of setups, I do not take trades at a horizontal breakout. I take trades either at the support based on the support based trading ideas or on the base breakout at the basis of a breakout trade. Right here, this is a different type of trade. Why? Because the markets gave a breakout. The markets came back to this area and they were creating a monthly engulfing candle right here. Now let's go to the weekly time frame and let me show you where the weekly RSI levels were. Now I'm going to zoom in on the RSI. You guys can see the RSI were trading below 30 and clearly there was a higher low that's been made in the RSI as well. Well, on the higher side, if you see, the price was consistently making lower lows and lower lows. So price is making a lower low and RSI is making a higher low. With that higher low, it is also giving a RSI breakout here, and the candle, one of the finest candles on the weekly time frame, closing at this area. But I never enter anything directly. I wait for either market will give me a pullback and a breakout, so it could be a double bottom type of trade, or the market will directly give me some momentum and staying at this area. That is what I wanted. Now here you can see market literally gave me a rejection point here and stayed at that area. Created my long entry at that point, keeping a stop loss of 18% in this particular trade, planning for the supply which was coming out to be 80%. I marked the supply, the recent supply of the market with the red area. I went with 1 lakh capital. Why? So there are many factors. The first factor is this trade is not my A plus setup, not my A setup. This is literally a B plus type of setup for me. Why not B and why B plus? Because the number of confluences were high and the stock was trading at relatively lower price. It was reacting to the previous lines that I've made for the breakout areas. The breakout, I never trade such parallel channel breakouts on the higher side because mostly I've seen they fail. In this case, you guys can see it was not a fake out. Market did went higher. I'm showcasing the proof as well and the reality of trading through this video, because at some point of time, I was also 80% up in this particular stock, but eventually I exited the stock at a trailing stop loss hitting at 60%. Basis of two things: risk reward ratios and the kind of setup that is. So this type of setup is a B plus type of setup. So first, the win rate was low of these type of setups. As you can see, the stock did went higher, creating a higher high, higher low. Okay, but I never added. Why? Because there is a specific rule that I follow when I'm trading a B plus type of setup. I never add. A plus type of setups, I definitely add, but a B plus type of setups, I never add. Also, at this particular time, I had this capital in access. That means I had some capital I want to put in, and this setup just came on my screen. I have multiple lists: breakout trades, support trades, retest trades. A lot of setups are there. The best one, the highest win rate that I follow is the A plus type of setups. Those are breakout trades, but at the base. This was completely opposite. It already gave a breakout, coming back to a retest area, but respecting all these things. Thus, my overall thought process was to let's go with some amount, because I was unsure. And whenever you are somewhat unsure in the market, but the confluences are higher, always go with less amount and always trail in such type of trades. Because let's say that you were sitting for this particular period of time in this particular trade. Now, if I just take out from this day till this particular day, it's already been 100 days. So I was on a 30% profit right here. We'll do the break even of this particular trade, because I have hit almost half of the profit and I don't want to lose from this area. That means if the market comes back to zero for my swing trade, I would like to take away literally nothing. Just a positive 100-200 rupee note would do for me. But I don't want to lose after sitting for 100 days in a single trade. Just give me my capital back. That's it. You guys can see this was a complete shocker for me, because at this area it was consolidating. Now imagine if I would have added at this area, then my average would come somewhere between this area, right? And I would be at For a period of time, I would be at loss. So it's very easy to say, do pyramiding, do this and do that. But when you get into realistic trading, it is not very much possible to pyramid every single trade. You need to make sure that your A and A plus type of setups get some amount of pyramiding. That means when the market is still at your area, near your break-even area, or giving you some kind of breakout at break-even area, that is where you add. But if you're adding at the half area, does not make sense. So consistent pyramiding, I don't believe in consistent pyramiding. I guess many people out there might be making good money with that, but I have never made good money with consistent pyramiding. But definitely a trailing stop loss has helped me a lot. In that case, my capital erosion is not there, only the time value. That means the time I'm putting into the market. As you can see, this is the kind of momentum that I wanted from the markets. And this particular week right here, amazing, beautiful week. And I was up 80% in this particular stock. But as you guys can see, I exited the stock at 60% profit. So what exactly happened? So I kept a trailing stop loss at around this area. And when I saw 80%, I was like, let's go and capture 100%. But that was completely greedy. Markets have given the complete recovery. It was a U-shaped recovery. Now there's also a lesson for you that markets, sometimes they recover in a V-shaped manner, sometimes they recover in a U-shaped manner. So this was more of a weekly U-shaped recovery for me, but the markets definitely gave me amazing gains. But again, I was thinking that this is like 26% on. Let's aggressively trail this, because this particular body, if completely engulfed at this area on the higher time frame, this could get ugly. It could also be a M pattern that I'm not seeing, and maybe I get to the bottom of it. And because I set trailing stop loss, so I might hit this trailing stop loss really fast. Although I kept the plan for the 100% mover here, overall planning was to keep trailing the stop loss. As you can see, I never hit that particular percent, and the market starts falling towards the downside. Now this red candle right here took all of those gains, and I am out of that trade. As you can see, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 3 weeks of gains gone out. That was my trailing stop loss. I was aggressively trailing. Was expecting some of the market to give some retracement, and still till date, I think that this was a better exit, because I should not be waiting for those 2 digits, 3 digits number of percentages. There should be no fixation. 90% return was also good in this particular trade, but eventually I had to exit at 60%. So a lot of lessons for you. Do not chase percentage returns. Whatever the market is giving you. See, I keep on consuming content, and there was this one guy, I don't remember his name, in one of his videos, that market doesn't care about your targets, your stop losses, anything. Market doesn't care about your Fibonacci. Market doesn't care about anything. But you should be focusing at the supply and demand, at least, at minimum, because market is eventually going to respect that. And that definitely works, because this was literally an area of rejection where the market rejected once, twice, thrice, 4 times and 5 times. Should have exited there, but yes, whatever the market gives me, I'm going to take that. So trailing stop loss it was. I hit the trailing stop loss of 60%, and that is how I booked a very big 60% trade. But see how I never added to it. It was my B plus type of setup. That's why I went with 1 lakh capital, and at that point of time also I was taking multiple AA plus type of setup. So that's why the capital was in axis. And so I had many more trades like this as well, which I'll be showcasing you guys in the future. Stay tuned for that. I have seen that over 60 to 70% people are not subscribed to this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Check out my channel once. You will enjoy. If you are a keen follower of Indian stock markets, if you like swing trading in Indian stock markets, the roots from where you began your journey, get back to the Indian stock markets and learn these things, because this is going to change the way you trade. Now let's go to the next. Again, showcasing an old chart. This was again an old trade of mine, but one of the fastest trade of my life. Till some days back, I took a trade for 15% return, 15% risk. A simple trade. It was on my radar. It was not even an A plus setup, so I went with smaller quantity. Now you guys know that setups mark your risk. Setups and risk reward ratio, 2 things combined together to tell you how much capital you should be deploying in a single trade. Because most of the people still ask that if you can make 40-50,000 rupees in just a matter of few days, then why are you not putting more capital in these type of trades? Because my data tells me so. That is the answer of this whole video. Now in this trade, I made around 40k in a matter of 2 days. So recently I took a trade and I made around 40% return in a matter of 3 to 4 trading sessions. And that was the fastest I got that 40% ever. But I never planned it. My planning was 15% risk, 15% reward. That's it. But the stock went to circuit and The next day it opened gapped up and started moving higher again. Keep subscribing this channel, stay tuned for more. Let's get to the second trade. In this particular trade, it was a descending triangle pattern first of all. The markets were continuously taking support at this area, and by the way, I've already explained this trade in one of my videos on my channel, so you guys can check that as well, because I took this trade in multiple tranches. One of those tranches I'm going to explain because it made me 40k in a matter of 2 days. That was my weekly plan, that this is the perfect counter trend line here, and the markets were taking huge resistance at this particular area. So there was a mother candle in making here. This was the mother candle. Let's make that with orange, and I was waiting for the markets to give a breakout of this orange area and the red area along with the counter trend line, because this will be marked as a best breakout. That was on the weekly time frame, right? On the daily time frame, the stock looked something like this. That means there was a consolidation breakout. Although it might look like a horizontal breakout on a smaller time frame, but on a higher time frame, again, if you see, it's a base breakout. The stock is still trading at a base and it wants to get out of that base and get into the supply. Thursday, and that was Friday. So the stock gave me a strong candle right here, and that was my entry candle. I kept a stop loss of 10% here and a target of around 10% here. This was my A plus setup. That means the markets have proven in the past to give me much better win rate here. They have worked higher on the smallest possible profitable risk reward ratio, which was 1:1. That means market have tested these 1:1s in the past for me. I'm not saying that these results will again be the same. I can hit a stop loss the next time, but I'm telling you that the data told me, because I keep on backtesting on my weekends. I do a lot of backtesting and I've made literally many setups out there for my trading purpose. My overall thought process was that when such type of setups are being made, I will get this first. The markets might just dump later on, I don't know, but this is what I get, the 1:1 risk reward ratio. I will get some 10-12% momentum first of all. And guess what? The market did give me even more than 10%, but I exited at 10% momentum because I went with higher quantity. And whenever you go with higher quantity, you should be very much focused on your risk, because you can also lose in these type of trades. And let me just show you what happened afterwards. Afterwards, the stock came back to these particular areas. So if I would be sitting for more gains in this type of setup, I would have lost. And this is what my data told me. And again, this trade, after booking it, went to my journal, went to my trading journal and started writing that, yeah, again, it worked. So I took the trade in real time, and also the data was also calculated in real time that, yeah, again, this happened. The type of setups, the kind of backtesting you are doing, in which setups you see more data. And if everything goes good, you can literally make money in a matter of 2 days also. And you can make money in a matter of 1 year also. My last video got a lot of views, and thanks for that. If you guys have not watched that video, go check out that video as well. That video also, I wanted to point out that never ask the market X percentage of gains and Y percentage of time, because the market doesn't care about your X and Y. The data that you have calculated, the price action that you have seen, you have categorized that like B plus A type of setup, A plus type of setups. And if you're just following these simple rules that you have created in the past, you can make money from the markets. And recently, in a matter of 2 to 3 days, I booked a 40% gainer. That video I'll be making in the future because it's the current chart. So right now I cannot make the video, but definitely in the future, I'll be showcasing that video as well. Categorize them, think about a particular type of positioning, think about where to scale, when to start trailing your stop losses, where to put the stop loss, how much risk you are taking in this type of setup, what is the win rate of these type of setups. When all these things combine, sometimes you might deploy 1 lakh in a trade and sometimes you might deploy 4 lakh in a trade. I hope you understand why I did that and why on a random trade, I'm not going to deploy a lot of capital just because it was trading at a lower area. It might be my B or B plus type of setup. If this video makes sense to you, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you check out my Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. I'm also one of the top authors at TradingView platform. Check out my Telegram where I post the TradingView content frequently. Famous book, The Trading is an Emotion, available on Amazon. It's on psychology, and every single thing that I speak in this video comes out from this particular book only. Make sure you order it. The links are provided. All the important links are provided in the description box and comment section pinned. I'll see you in the next video because the next video is going to be even better.